Paulding, Miss Green here, just checking in to say hello, and I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm having a lot of fun being home right now with my daughter, Magnolia, so things are pretty good here. And I also wanted to drop 2 challenges on your plate if you're interested. So the first challenge is called Paulding's Never-Ending Story. And this idea actually came from a student named Boss. So thank you, Boss, for the idea. And so here are the parameters for that. At the end of this video, I'm gonna have a little link to a Google form. And if you wanna do part of Paulding's Never-Ending Story, then you can fill out that form, okay? And that'll have more information on it. But basically the idea is this. If you are interested in doing some kind of fun, creative writing and doing this in a collaborative process, I'm going to be setting up this Google Doc, and Boss is going to start the story. So he'll start this story, and then wherever he gets to in about 24 hours, he'll stop, and I'll remove editing rights from him, and then I'll give editing rights to a new student. And that new student will then have the opportunity to continue that story, and they'll have about 24 hours to do that. And then I'll take the editing rights away from that student and give them to a new student, and that student will have to go back and read everything that Boss and the second student wrote and then continue that story, okay? And so I think it could be really fun. There are a couple rules, of course, and the forum that I'll link at the end of this will have those rules on them. So please read those rules carefully and make sure you abide by them. So that's the first challenge. The second challenge is a reading challenge, and it's going to be team versus team. So the idea here is, again, there will be a little survey link at the end of this video. And if you have read a book over this break, starting from Monday, okay, so thinking back to this Monday, okay, so thinking back to that day, starting from that day, if you've read a book, you're going to go into this form, you're going to click the team you're on. So if you're Blue Crew, you click Team 30 Blue Crew, and then you'll go down and you'll type in the title of that book that you read. And then that form will keep track of all of the different teams' books, and we'll see at the end which team read the most books. Right now, Green Machine has 100% of the books read because the only person that's taking the survey is me. Teachers, that means that you can take the survey too, and you can fill in the books that you've read. And the book that I read is this great book right here. Oh, where did I put it? Here it is. The Hate You Give. So I read that. I started it on Monday and I finished it. So this is the one that I've read, and so I put that in there. So right now Green Machine is in the lead, Team 60, woohoo! But I'm eager to see what the other teams are up to in terms of reading. So please log your books, and at the end of this break, we'll see which team I would say was able to read the most. Don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions. So any problems, any questions, just send me an email. So yeah, reach out to me if you have any questions. But I look forward to seeing what you guys are writing, seeing what you guys are reading, and maybe once we get the Paulding's Never-Ending Story done, we can publish that somewhere on our webpage. Could be pretty fun. You'll be published author if you contribute. All right, thanks so much for your time, Paulding. I hope everything's going well for you.